Hello, everybody. Happy, what is that? What's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Listen, I have a question for you. Would you want to know how to sell your high ticket offer the way you love? Because there's so much, I know in this online space, there's so much noise, and maybe you were wondering, like maybe there's a way for me to sell my offer the way that is aligned with me, the way that like the way I like to sell it. So, my question to you, like, would you want to know how, would you want to know how to sell the way you love? So, today, I would like to walk you through a framework that I implement with my clients and possibly walk you through a few stories or through walk you through a few journeys of my clients, how they implement that framework and lay it out for you and um see how it resonates with you. So first of all, as you're joining me, if you're joining me on LinkedIn, if you're joining me on Instagram, say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching me from. And also I am curious, if you're watching me on replay, if you're watching me online, what systems, what systems and what framework have you used to sell a high ticket offer? Is it a funnel? Is it a webinar? Is it like live streams? Is it newsletter? Is it a blog? Is it just posting on LinkedIn or Instagram, posting on social media? What strategies have you tried so far, and how those strategies serve you? So, um, now, also, drop your offer in the comments because, like, I want to talk with you, not just at you, and I want to get to know you a little bit better. So, drop your offers in the chat. Tell me about your business because like that will give me a little bit more background what you do, and also I can adjust my live stream. I can adjust my presentation so I can serve you better. So how to sell the offer like the way you love, and how I work this journey with my clients in particular. The To understand the whole marketing and sales structure, right? There are two phases in your business, in any business, no matter if you sell coaching, no matter if you sell cars, no matter if you sell consulting. There are two phases. The phase when you create opportunities. This is the marketing phase. And when I say create opportunities, you create an opportunity for other people to say yes. You create an opportunity for other people to join. You create an opportunity for other people to participate in your offer. This is the marketing piece. The second piece is the offer piece, when or the sales piece. And the sales, it's when you close those opportunities. So there are two parts on your end, and on the customer end, um there is a there's a customer journey there, there's a point of discovery, and there's a level of awareness, and there is there is decision making, or there's a consideration phase. So with that in mind, and the first thing that I do with my clients, for example, um, with Donovan, and like pretty much with all of my clients, but like this is a really, really good example. We start with market research. This is what I want you to understand. Market research never stops because in order to sell anything in your business, you have to have offer, and you all have offers. You have to have the traffic, you have to have the positioning. OTP triangle. If well, I mentioned it before. OTP triangle: offer, traffic, positioning. No matter if you've been in business for a year, for 20 years, for forever, like like three components: your offer, your traffic to you, to your marketing, to you creating opportunities, and your positioning, how people perceive you. So it won't happen until you it won't happen until you nail down the current market fit. And that, like, this is essential, and this work never stops, because what I see with a lot of more experienced entrepreneurs who've been in entrepreneurship game for many years, they say, I've done this work, I know my customer. But as we but I would say, like, after each and every change in economic cycle in your business, in your positioning, you have to go back and reanalyze. So uh, market research never ever stops. And Michael said, like, he serves IT professionals who feel unmotivated and underpaid to yeah, fulfilling career. Hello, Michael. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So happy to have you here on the live stream today. So, and Donovan, by the way, he sells similar offer. He works with software engineers. He is a tech mentor. Greg said, "I have founders provide solutions without selling." I love that. Provide solution without selling. Keep your comments coming. And also, like, if something resonates with you, please also drop in the chat. So let's go back to market research, and this is the foundational piece. No matter if you're starting your business, or if you've been in business for many years, especially if you've been in business in many years, because sometimes it's ebbs and flows, and like markets change, right? And businesses, they come and go, and we've seen it, right? Like, for example, blockbusters, right? They were replaced by Netflix. They didn't see it coming. But I would say, if I were to fantasize about the past, if Blockbuster would do more market research, they would find out that, like, the way people consume the offer is changing, and they need to pivot their solution. So, like, this is the foundational piece. This is the foundational piece. And with Donovan, for example, we went way back, and, like, we really created the identity of that person who would benefit from that offer, and what problems they're experiencing right now. This is the foundational piece, and this is most underrated piece in that entrepreneurs normally skip. Because here's the thing: if you don't hear the problem from your customer, from in their words, it's in your head, right? So, and a lot of you have really good offers, because, like, when the offer is not selling, people say, my offer is not good. Your offer is good, your service is good, but it is the positioning piece, and it's the traffic piece, right? So offer is normally good, and also, if offer is misaligned, right, then, like, you fix the offer. Like, and again, this is why the step number one is really important. This is the same thing that we did with my other client, who is a brand strategist, she worked with beauty brands, black owned businesses, and her clients, they predominantly were selling products for black women and or people of color, specifically, very niche, very specific. And this is something that my client, she was also was doing, like, this is the market research, and the how I help my clients to do market research. First of all, there are few things that you could actually do in your business right now, and you can test it out right now. Start conducting interviews, and it's not just like aimless coffee chat. It's not just chat about, like, oh, like, get to know you. You ask very specific questions. You ask very specific questions about the problem, where they're at in their journey, what they have tried, and what was the outcome, and what is the what they think the problem is, and really ask them what they want, because your job is to sell them what they want and deliver them what they actually need. And when you close that gap between want and need, this is the perfect offer. So start conducting interview. And the way, my other client who is a brand strategist, like constant interviews with beauty brands, DM conversations, constant interviews, like that piece is really essential. And also, and it's not just essential to conduct interviews, it's also essential to record your market research, document your market research. If you just had a Zoom call and you didn't record that Zoom call, and you don't have the transcript from Zoom call that you can actually analyze, that you can put in AI tool that like to aggregate your data in a more concise manner, like that is very essential. So Michael said, positioning traffic equals your messaging has to be on point. Your offer is good. Just yeah, that is exactly right. That is exactly right. Traffic and positioning is all about, it's all about messaging. It's all about messaging. And what is messaging is when you communicate to people in a way that like resonates with them, that they see themselves in their offer, that you actually speak to elevate a identity level to where they want to be. Because let's say luxury cars. Let's say luxury cars. Like people don't buy luxury cars just to go to the grocery store. People buy the next level of identity. This is the thing about premium clients. So that's what I mean by that, Michael. Like got to give the people what they want. Yes, Craig. And you gotta give the people what they want. And that this is it. Now let's move on. Let's move forward. So again, sell the way you love, right? Like this is how we start our live stream. How to sell the way you love. So the second component is the traffic component. So you have the offer, you have the traffic, and traffic goes with positioning with your messaging. So and this is kind of where like sell the way you love comes in, because in my program we do test launch. A lot of people really misunderstand the meaning of launching. Yes, you want to sell your offer when you launch your offer. 100%. This is why we do launches. This is why we do webinars. This is why we do seminars. This is why we do like whatever type of launch you are doing, to bring more sales. Sell one to many, create awareness, create authority. But on top of that, your launch is here to create authority, like your positioning, like and also generate data, get the data, because when there are no sales, it is the data. It is the data. So when there are no sales, again, like you go back, like I mean, you process your emotions, obviously, because it hurts. But you go back and you ask people who participated, people who attended your webinars, and say, hey, why didn't you buy? Why didn't you buy? And if people bought, this is where your market research continues. You ask them, why did you buy? But this is essential to go back and say, why didn't you buy? So, and then you get the data. Either your launch was filled with people who are absolutely not qualified. They don't have the problem. They don't have the money. And if they have the money, if they have the problem, but they don't see the value, it's a messaging issue. They're like, oh, it's not quite for me. See, like it is a messaging issue. So we do the lunch. And by the way, last week, or a week ago, Donovan and I, we had to sit down, and we like it was an hour long masterclass here on LinkedIn. You don't need to sign up for anything. It's on my YouTube channel. It's on LinkedIn, and we literally broke down the launch methodology and the whole system, what he implemented step by step. He like from my client's mouth, like how he implemented it and how it actually worked. So, and the way we do test launch, because until you test the launch methodology, until you test the launch methodology, you don't know what works for you well, right? You don't know how you love to sell. Because one thing is when you're uncomfortable, or I'm uncomfortable doing live streams. This is maybe where you can expand your zone of genius. Or I'm uncomfortable doing running my podcast. I'm uncomfortable. Being comfortable and actually understand what is what is your zone of genius are two different things, because your zone of genius can be out of your comfort zone. You just don't know that, right? This is where you expand your zone of genius. So we do live streams, and we run about 9 live streams over the period of 3 weeks. And after that, we collect data. We talk to people. We collect data, and this is the relationship marketing piece. Because listen, if you sell anything for $3,000 to $15,000, you got to talk to people, especially in this market, especially in this economy. You can't just throw a sales page and automate your traffic, automate your conversation, uh, implement the chat bots that will answer the questions, and then people just gonna invest $15,000 in your offer, $5,000 in your offer, $3,000 in your offer, even less, like even more affordable offers like $2,500, $1,500. You gotta talk to people, because because we are in a trust recession right now, and people buy from brands that they can resonate in who they trust. That is very, very essential. Is it true? Is it true? Also, if you invested in premium offers, if you invested in premium coaching offers, in premium mentorship offers, or hire agency consultants, did you buy just from the sales page? You probably had a conversation. You probably had a conversation with someone, and people, and after that conversation, you made a decision. uh, Craig said, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Yes. And know, like, and trust happens when you uh, happens when you don't pitch slap people, right? And pitch slap, I don't mean the messages. I mean with your marketing. It's not just buy my stuff. It's about be this next level of identity. Be that next level of identity that you want to become. That is essential, right? It's not about buying, it's about being. That's essential. So after we did the live streams, then now, so we created opportunity. Remember, in at the beginning of of my live stream, we created opportunity. Now we need to close opportunities. By the way, I appreciate all of your reactions. I see it on the screen. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. I appreciate it. So you created opportunities. Now you need to close those opportunities. How do you close them? How do you close those opportunities? You run your consultations. And again, when you sell high ticket offer, when you sell premium offer, a conversation is required. A conversation is required. And then one thing that I personally do for my clients, because this is something that I was missing in my business, I do review their sales goals. First of all, everybody is like, I tell my clients, record your sales goals. And by the way, if you don't record your sales goals, even if you're not my client, record your sales goals and then review them. And better yet, have some sort of technology that will script your sales goal, so you can actually go line by line and see what you said and what your client said and do deep analysis. This is a really good exercise. Like, it's cringy. Like, you probably get, like, it's probably going to make you a little uncomfortable, but record your sales goals. Like, seriously, this is how salespeople are trained. By recording their sales goal. And this is your data, yo. This is your market research. So I personally review their sales goals, and then we again aggregate the data because here's the thing: everything about your business is about data. If you don't pay attention to numbers, if you don't pay attention to data, like then no wonder like you don't know what is in your marketing is not working, because on the sales goal, even if somebody is not didn't buy, first of all, we need to identify why they didn't buy. Okay, like they were not qualified. We need to improve our qualification process. They didn't why they didn't buy. Like maybe it's a money, maybe it's a problem, maybe it's a person, something like that, or maybe it's on us because self accountability as entrepreneurs is essential. We have to keep ourselves accountable. We have to keep ourselves accountable. Um, how like did we like did we say something that or did or maybe we didn't handle the objection right, maybe like we said, maybe they showed us the red flag at the beginning and we just passed through it. An example of red flag: oh, I'm working with another provider, Michael, for example, for you, like, oh, I'm in the boot camp right now. I'm already in the boot camp. Oh, like Greg, I'm already working with another strategist. Like, okay, but why they're in the sales school with you? If they're working with another coach, if they're working with another strategist, if they're in the boot camp, why they're in on the call with you? Are they just curious, or like this is qualification process, or like something is missing, and this is your job to actually dig in what is missing. So, and this is what we do. We do role plays, and we dissect the sales goals. We do the role plays, and then we do it, and then we do it all over again, and then we do it all over again, all over again, all over again, all over again. And because here's the thing: a lot of business coaches, a lot of business mentors will promise you business by tomorrow, that you're gonna have multi six figure business, figure business by tomorrow, in 90 days, in 6 months, in a year. I'm here to tell you that it's not how business works. Business, it is a lot of repetitions, and it's improving over time. It's improving over time. It's improving over time. And it's not like and it's not quick process. This is consistency game. This is consistency in your business game. And this is exactly what we do in our with my clients. The process is simple. We do our test launch, we do our sales calls, because like they do have sales conversations, they do have appointments booked, and then we analyze the data. So, and in fact, sometimes like I had one client, and she was saying like, well, I need to sell more, like I don't have any sales right now. And I say, hey, like you kind of need to like pause your sales right now and start doing your kind of what I was talking about at the beginning: interviews. Start conducting customer research interviews, and then you sell, and then you like adjust your messaging. You need to understand. You need to understand the psychology of your person. And one thing, and I would say it's one of the most important thing that I do with my clients. I'm like, if you didn't know, I'm a former clinical psychologist. I have 10 years of experience in therapy, and business is emotional. And every single client at some point is going through either resistance, ups and downs in their business. And when you go through either resistance, ups and downs in your business, something is not working, or maybe you're battling with fears. And sometimes it is fear of the lack of capacity. You think, oh, I'm landing all of those clients. Can I really serve them? Do I have the capacity? And this is why it is essential to have a mentor. And this is my opinion. Uh, it's important to have a mentor who understands human psychology. And it's essential because entrepreneurship is psychological, and you have like and psychological resilience, psychological strength, and having a space when you can process ups and downs, have trusted advisor, and is essential. Because listen, this morning I was talking to my mentor, wonderful mentor, and she asked for a testimonial, and I gave her a really glorious testimonial. And what really helped me, because like picture this, like we worked together way back, and I started my business. I because of her, I got my first client, and I lost my job. And if I didn't have that emotional support, if I didn't have that trusted advisor who understood me, who understood human psychology, who understood how to create that space, I would be in a really really tough spot in my business psychologically and emotionally. That like and that is essential because every single time when people are going through a really difficult psychological time, like battling with like ups and downs in their business, I provide a space for them. It's not a therapy, but it's a space where they can process. It's a place where they can process. So, let me know in the chat what resonated with you so far, and we're gonna talk about I'm gonna drop one more point. Let me see the chat. So the autopsy, yes, Greg, autopsy, exactly. You gotta do autopsy if your offer flops and died, you need to do autopsy why it died and what you need to do differently so it doesn't die again. So recording sales calls is the key. Like I had to get over how I see myself sometimes and really dive into how I misspeaking. Yeah, I like how yeah exactly, Michael. Yes, if I went left, you have to see, yeah, like if you went left with your sales goals, you gotta fix that. In the recent venture class, it was the key idea that entrepreneurs are lonely, and we wear as many. Yes, listen, yes, entrepreneurship can be a lonely journey, and like yes, you wear so many hats. You are a CEO, you are a CMO, you are a marketer, you are a service provider, you are a content creator, and eventually you will need to hire a person or a team, and you don't have to overhire you, but you will need to hire a team because listen, if you are creeping on multi six figures and you are still solopreneur, uh, I would challenge you address your fears of hiring people. You need to hire someone, you need to hire support. The founder journey will have troubles like fear, capacity, yes. Imposter syndrome, mindset is the key to success. Exactly, Craig. Mindset is absolutely the key to success. 100%. So this is where sell the way you love comes in. Like you see, the formula is really easy, right? Like you create market research, and it's not overnight. It's not fix. It's not quick fix. It's simple, but it's not a quick fix. So you do your market research, you do your test launch with live streams, and then you analyze. Maybe it is a podcasting that will bring you more clients. For example, for Donovan, yes, live streams bring awareness, but he sells on stages. Because of his live streams, people invite him on stages to sell on stage. And that, like when we were doing his financial planning for this year in December, my challenge for him was, hey, you need to book as many stages as humanly possible so you can get more business, more clients in your business. Because when people see you in person, when you interact with people in person, people buy from you. And this is the way he loves to sell. He loves conferences. My other client, she does podcasting. In fact, she didn't want to do live streams at all because she already knew the way she loved to sell through podcasting. My other client, he had a YouTube channel and he had a podcast all together. We add live streams to it, and his leads just like flooded his inbox. And we needed to work on um, qualification piece. And this is where sell the way you love comes in. You discover your unique zone of genius and the way you like to show up, the way you like to sell. And this is why I developed marketer archetypes. And marketer archetypes, and it's all about discovering your unique ability. And by the way, if you want marketer archetypes test, like send me a DM. I will shoot you. I will shoot you a link. Now, listen, I have a couple of spaces open in my private mentorship. So if you're looking for a private mentor to do your launch, to adjust your messaging, to improve your sales, I work with people one on one. And one thing that I don't do in my program, I don't have another module for you to watch because you are in business not to Netflix and chill with another course from another coach. You are in business to make difference and to work. So the way we work, we get together, we do a coaching session, and normally it is like 60 to 90 minutes coaching session. Then you go and implement it immediately, fast action, and then you have like a week and a half, depends when when we have a call. And then a week after, we get again and we collect the data from what you implemented. We work together. I will send you the replays like for your coaching call. But I don't want you to watch another course. Please don't do that. It's so time consuming. It is so time consuming. This is why I have a skin in the game because your success is my success. This is private business advisory. This is where I work as a coach, as an advisor, and as a mentor, one on one with you. And this solution is very tailored to you. It's very tailored to you because uh, you might have a very unique problem to solve, and this is why big group coaching programs sometimes they are not the solution for your business because it's normally standardized like a certain methodology, like let's say I don't know how to sell on Pinterest. Do you need to sell on Pinterest? No. Or how to use LinkedIn, how to generate leads, or how to whatever. But what group coaching programs are great. What they lack is personalization because your business, I would say your business is unique. On the one hand, your business is not as unique because many entrepreneurs go through the same thing, but you are unique. And it's essential to identify like what is your unique zone of genius and how you sell and how you show up. So the way to work with me, you can send me a DM if you need more details, if you need more information. My DMs are open. You can also grab the link in my bio. You can grab the link in the comments. So before the live stream, I drop the link for the application. Fill out the application. I will review the application. We will have a chat, and if it is the right fit, let's start working together. And if it's not the right fit, I will let you know because here's the thing. My reputation is on the line, and I am as discerning as you are. It's not for everyone. It is for people who already have a business, who already have an offer, who already have their first data from their customers, and for the people who are action takers, who want to improve sales, who are in high ticket sales. You should be willing to sell $3,000 and more. My most successful clients sell anything from $5,000 to $15,000. These are the prices that my clients, like my best clients, got the best results, like $24,000 in one single day. That's a like that. That's a 12K offer. So, and these are the entrepreneurs that I typically work with. And we do price adjustment too. If you need price adjustment, if you have an offer and you need price adjustment, you have income, you have profit, but you need price adjustment. Like make it higher or make it lower. Like I don't know. I don't know your business. This is why we have consultation. So, but like we do price adjustment, and normally people need to aim higher. And if the higher price is not working, then we again it's a market research, and then we adjust either we adjust the price for the current audience that we have, if it is sustainable for the business, or like we just build a new audience. Like this is how like this is how it works. So it's application only. So the process is you fill out the application, I review the application, I will DM you. I will get in touch either over email or DM and say, hey, I have reviewed my application. If I have questions, I will ask you clarifying questions. We will schedule a call. We will have a consultation. On my consultations, I don't just sell my coaching program. I have a consultation, and where we find alignment, and if everything aligns, we start working together. And then you get onboarding session. You get access to my calendar where you can book your one-on-one sessions, and you get private folder in my Google Space. Is it Google Space? So where you can submit your work for your content, where you can like if you have materials. Let's say you're doing a launch, you can submit the titles for your launch. You can submit your post. If you want me to look at your post before posting, I will review them within like 72 hours. And we are constant in communication on Slack. We are constant in communication in Voxer for voice messages, and it is a community too. Because like once in a while, I do run skill building sessions when we gather together as a community, and like we learn about like one skill that everybody wants to have, like I don't know, YouTube funnel, in like better live streams, again sales is never like it's never ending masterclass. So we always talk about sales. We talk about copywriting, and copywriting in terms of how do you use words, that it's not just about you, it's not about just buy from me, but it's about more about them and their identity, right? Because sometimes words can be weird. So that, and also the technical side too, like email marketing, automation in your business. Because also before I launched my business, I was working in tech for what, like 8 years. Like I'm a software engineer, so like I know tech really, really well. So I can help you with the tech aspect as well. And again, this is a private program. Here's the thing, like you have a problem, you come to me with a problem. If I can help you to solve the problem, we'll work together and we'll work on that problem. And on top of that, you have a person who understands human psychology, who can provide you space to process your business, process your sales, process your ups and downs, and create more sales. Because until you are unblocked psychologically, emotionally, in your mindset, and I'm a qualified person to say mindset, because a lot of people say mindset mindlessly. They don't even know what mindset means because they heard it on the course on the internet. But your mindset, your attitude, your aptitude, your neuroplasticity comes into play, and we are expanding your neuroplasticity. By the way, it's how you adapt to changes. And as an entrepreneur, you have to have really, really good neuroplasticity, because the only constant is the change. So, what questions do you have? Drop me, let me know if you have questions, Michael. One size is for uh, uh, not for yeah, it's for Mubu, not for business coaching or any coaching. Yes, one size doesn't fit all. I've been in the program where like, oh, one size like this is the way, and it was not the way for me. Or choose your own adventure. Like, no, like I don't know what adventure to choose. This is why I hired you to be on this adventure together. So let me know what questions you have. And like, by the way, thank you so much for your participation. Like, really, really great conversation. Really, really great comments. Craig, Michael, I appreciate all of you. People who are watching on replay, like also like if something resonates, please let me know. I always would like to hear from you. And again, even if you are not ready to apply for private mentorship program with me for private business advisory with me, but you would like to chat, you would like to talk, you have questions, you would like to get to know me better, please send me a DM. It doesn't have to be always about the sale because I would like to connect with you. I would like to be a relationship with you. I'm here for a long game. So like always would like to hear from you. Thank you so much, everybody who showed up today. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. I know, like, in some time zones, it's a little late, so I'm not gonna hold you anymore. And I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're actually gonna talk about economy because people think that they cannot sell right now, and it's all about economy. And we're gonna talk about the harsh truth about economy that it's not just about economy because I mean, people buy cars, people buy houses, people, there are people who buy. But the question is, do they buy from you? We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Join me tomorrow. So like, oh, hold on. Um, so you talk about taking action. I have seen your lives a lot. I appreciate the action. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. See, like every time I say, hey, like, okay, bye y'all. I'm wrapping up. I'm going out. Somebody said like, but wait. All right. Whew. All right. Thank you, y'all.